I understood Musk when he says we want to be an interplanetary species. And there's some people who claim, I was listening to Kara Swisher, and she said, that's kind of what Musk wants. Really, this is a serious desire, what he has. But what does he want now? Like cutting American foreign aid to people who really need it, destroying the NIH, trying to destroy research universities, the education department. Is it simply pleasing Trump? Like, what does he want?
I mean, it's puzzling. I actually have a new theory. But before I get to it, I want to just add one more dimension to the puzzle. His like complete disregard for truth. It's like
Yeah.
Trump is one thing, right? Trump's not that smart a guy. And I kind of, the sense in which I understand his disregard for truth, he's just gotten positive reinforcement his whole life for saying the most extreme thing. And like, that's his whole game almost in negotiating. He just says, no, I won't take less than whatever ridiculous thing. And that's how he starts. And I guess it's wound up working often enough. But Musk is a smart guy. And yet, he's just always going off half cocked. I mean, there was this great moment in the Oval Office just yesterday on video. He had made a big deal about how he's discovered that the U.S. is spending X million dollars on condoms for Gaza. And this reporter said to him, unfortunately, English wasn't her native language, so it wasn't as good a moment as it could have been when the big reveal came. But she said, we've looked into this, and there's a place called Gaza in Mozambique. These condoms are going to Mozambique where there is an AIDS problem. They're not going to Gaza, the Gaza you said they were going to. And he's like, well, I'm not going to bat 1,000. I mean, I'm going to get some things right. Well, wait, you're this incredibly powerful person. On Twitter, when you retweet something, it goes to jillions of people. And he does this all the time,
Yeah.
retweets the most implausible shit. Those notices you at least used to get where you press retweet and it says, you're retweeting something that links to something. It says, do you want to read this before retweeting?
Yeah.
They should like tattoo that on the back of Musk's right hand. I mean, he does
Yeah.
this all the time. My new
Yeah.
theory
What's
of
your
Musk,
theory?
he once said that the odds that we're not living in a simulation are 1 billion to 1 or something. Like he's sure we're living in a simulation. And I sometimes think he's just like, man, this is a fucking video game. These people aren't real. I have consciousness. I don't know, do they? Maybe, but it's all like a game. That's one theory.